Check it, man. You need to make a decision. The power of a decision will change your life. What do you want? First, you got to decide what you want because you can't go anywhere if you don't know where you're going. You try to go somewhere in Google Maps, if you don't have an address, they ain't going to give you directions. You can't get directions to somewhere that you don't know where that somewhere is. First thing you got to do is make a decision. That's equivalent to putting an address in the Google Maps. You got to decide, hey, look, this is where I want to go. Okay? Do you want to be a millionaire? All right, do you want to have a thriving, successful business? Do you want to get that new house? Do you want that new car? You want that new significant other? Make the decision first and decide this is what I want. This is what I'm going to have. I'm going to do this. I'm going to have this regardless. Whatever I got to do to get it, this is what I got to do. So you got to make that decision. Once you make the decision, okay, you got to take the first step. It's equivalent to a climber. I heard somebody say this. I would love to give them credit, but I don't know. I can't remember where I heard it. Okay. But a climber, when they decide to climb a mountain, somebody wants to climb Mount Everest, all they know is the target. They know they want to hit the top of Mount Everest, right? But if they're starting at the bottom and they look up, they don't know the pathway that they're going to take to get there. All they know is that first step. And they can't even think about 100 steps above them. Because if they're taking the first step, but they're thinking about the 100th step, then now their attention isn't on that first step, on the second step. And then climbing something like that, not having their attention on the first step could be detrimental. It could be disaster, it could mean death. So they have to have all of their attention and energy on that first step. Once they take the first step, the next step's revealed to them. After they take that step, then the next step is revealed to them. The steps that you need to take are not going to be revealed to you until you take the steps. So with whatever that you have right now, you have whatever that you need to start working towards wherever you're trying to go. You just have to take the first step. It's not revealed to you until you take the first step. Once you take the first step, then the next step will be revealed to you. God will reveal the next step to you. The invisible world, the universe, God will reveal the next step once you take the first step. And then after that, then the next step will be revealed to you. And then after that, the next step will be revealed to you. But you have to take the first step. And you have to move on faith. You can't be worried about the things that you don't have, the people that you don't know, the network, the money that you don't have, the ways, all the negative ways and things that could happen to knock you down from where you're trying to go. You can't think about these things. This is why you must meditate on the end. And if you meditate on the end, now you embody that emotion of somebody who already has that. So now you move in that energy. You move in the energy of somebody who already has that. If you already have that, would you be worried about what you don't have? Would you be worried about the money you don't have, or the connections that you don't have, the resources that you don't have? If you embody that and you move in the feeling of somebody that already has that, that person would not be worried about those things. So you have to move on faith and just know by taking the steps, the things that you need will be revealed to you. They will be drawn to you. The people that you need will come to you. They will be attracted to you based on the actions that you're starting to take. This is why you can't just imagine something, meditate all day, and do nothing and expect everything to come to you. Because the law of attraction is actually a law of reaction. It is a reaction based on the actions that you put into the universe, that you do, the actions, the spiritual actions that you do inside of your mind. They're going to give you downloads. You're going to get downloads in certain thoughts. Your thoughts come from a place that's greater than you. Based on the frequency that you're on, you'll get certain thoughts. So you raise your vibration in your meditations by visualizing on the end. Then when you get these thoughts that come from a place that's greater than you, you're going to get the thoughts of the frequency that you're on. With these thoughts, that's going to be the downloads of the actions that you need to take. You have to understand you already have what you need. You have what you need up until this point. A lot of people want to they want to jump 10 steps ahead. Imagine you played a video game and you start the video game at level 1. You can't jump to halfway through the game at a level 1 character and start fighting and doing things at a time in the game where you're supposed to be at level 20. You will get slayed. You will lose because you don't have the resources, you don't have the weapons, depending on whatever game. I'm thinking Grand Theft Auto in my head. But if you don't have the things that you need, you're not going to be able to get past the challenges of the game because you haven't built your character up. This is the same thing in life. You don't have what you need yet. And you think you want all these things. You want this money and this big business with all these clients and things like this. But you can't handle these things yet. You have not built yourself up to a person who can handle this amount of money, this amount of clients coming in your business. Imagine like this, depending on whatever business that you have. If you have a business, okay, imagine 1,000 clients, you do something grander, okay, and 1,000 clients come into your downline, right, tomorrow. What would you do? Unless you already have 1,000 clients currently, if you're nowhere even close to that, you wouldn't know what to do with yourself because you haven't built yourself up to handle that many clients. You haven't built yourself up to be able to manage $10 million if you haven't got there yet. If you're not doing $10 million, you don't have the knowledge. You have not built your character up to handle this. This is why God has not placed this upon you. But you have enough for what you need right now. Right now, everything that you need is within inside of you. You just have to first believe that and then move in faith. Move in faith. Visualize on the end and know that it's already yours. And then move in the frequency, move in the emotion of somebody who already has these things. These things, somebody already has the things that they need. They're not going to be worried about what they don't have because they already have it. So you take the actions based on somebody who already has these things, and the things that you need will be drawn to you. They will be attracted to you. The resources, the people that you need to take you further, the next step will be revealed to you. You just have to take the step that you currently can at the moment, right now. Take the step. But first, you have to make a decision so you know where you're going. And you make that decision and you type that address into Google Maps, boom, it's going to spit out directions. First step, take a right. You know what I'm saying? After you take that right, boom, then the next step's revealed to you. Then you need to take that left. Imagine you had Google Maps, right? And they just showed you one direction at a time. What you need to do 40 steps ahead doesn't matter right now. You can't focus on that. You only need to focus on what you can accomplish right now with what you have. You want to start a YouTube channel. People want to go out. I need to go get a camera. I need microphones. I need lighting, all this crap. But what you need, you already have. You just have to make do with the resources that are currently available to you. And once you take the steps, then the next steps will be revealed to you. That's how it works. But you have to have faith. You have to move in the frequency of somebody who already has these things. And how you're able to do that is you go into your meditations and you visualize on the end. Do this numerous times a day. Visualize on the end till it's embedded into your subconscious mind. Then you're going to start to get downloads. Then you're going to start to get thoughts of somebody on a higher frequency. And that's going to push you towards where you're trying to go. And it's going to attract things that you need to you to bring you closer to where you're trying to go. But it all starts with a decision. So make that decision. It's Rob Millionaire, man. Catch y'all on the next one.